Recording now.
Yep. What are you doing, Chris? Tell us all about it.
Making bumpers.
What's up, Brite Nation?
As you know, the Toyota runs. All we got left now is to put a bumper and a skid plate and a flex test.
Yeah, flex. And I'm also gonna be welding and plasma cutting and
She's gonna learn how to
grinding.
wield that welder. I
Yeah.
already gave her one lesson and she's amazing.
Well, thank you.
Just watch. So let's get to work. Now that we got the Toyota driving, shifting, moving under its own power, last thing we gotta do is build a skid plate. This T-case hangs down a little bit. That's the only place we can put it. That's how they want them in the Toyotas. So we gotta build a skid plate. So we got some 3/16 plate, some 1/8 inch plate. We got Beck over here making some washers. I gotta build some gussets. So we're gonna cut this and make a couple of gussets for the frame, for some mounting tabs. We're gonna build a skid plate. Let's see how this goes. I got an idea. I think it'll work just fine. I'm gonna put 2 gussets, one here and one here. I'm gonna take this cross member out. I'm gonna reinforce the crap out of it. And I'm gonna put 2 more bolt-in bungs here, and then we'll build a big skid plate to protect all of this T-case in here. That's what we're gonna do. Just got our first piece of pipe cut down to 5 feet. Gotta go get a drill because I totally forgot that I don't have any inserts in the floor yet for the bender. So we gotta get the bender put in the floor before I can use it. So we'll do that tonight, but we're gonna continue to prep everything. So Beck's over here drilling holes in plates and doing all the fun stuff over here. And then we're gonna plasma and cut out all the plates and start welding. So we'll probably weld tomorrow, but we'll get everything prepped today because I gotta get the bender all situated and have to go down to the gala for Trail Hero. So that's gonna be fun. Excited. What are you doing?
So we are building weld washers, and I'm about to use the Miller 625 Extreme Plasma. I just did like a little test run on it, and it was pretty fun. So I'm ready to get going.
New 625 Extreme. She has a lot of fun with this stuff.
So the problem is, like, when I started dragging it,
That's a pretty round hole. Not gonna lie. Look at that thing. That's perfect. Look at that. I mean, I couldn't do any better. I don't know what she's talking about.
you could do better. You're a pro.
I'm not a pro. Look at this pro. First timer. Such a pro. So I just get a call from Kevin. We were working on the Toyota. And he tells me they're out wheeling. And he calls me and he says, I flipped it. So he broke a brake line and some other stuff. So we got all the parts together. We got all the brake line stuff. And now I got to drive down to Sand Hollow and go rescue the Juggy. So that's what we're going to do right now. But I got to go in and get some more clothes on. While she's grinding away. Got the mounts all welded up in there. Both sides. They're all welded up. Beck actually welded those in there. Can you believe that? She really did that. She even went uphill. Amazing. She's getting so good so fast. It's scary. Back at it today after the Trail Hero event. It was a pretty neat event. Met a lot of good people. Hung out with a lot of cool friends. And Beck's doing some running around today. Kevin went back down there to get the last 2 vehicles that we left down there because we can't bring them all home on one trailer. Had to make a couple of trips. So today I'm in the shop. Gonna get this cross member wrapped up. I gotta put a couple of tabs on this subframe or cross member transmission thingamajigger and put a skid plate on here. And then we'll start working on the rear bumper. So we should have this thing fabbed up in a jiffy. I got the cross member out. I whipped up this nut plate. So we're gonna weld this little nut plate on the back side of this. It's flush. So our skid plate will go right up against this and bolt into this subframe. I'm gonna put in a couple of gussets so we keep this subframe real nice and strong. Let's weld her up. And here she is, all welded up. Gusseted, welded up, not too shabby. Flushed across the bottom. Plate will sit nice and flush. Yeah, now I just gotta get it back in there. It was a pain getting it out, but that's it. Squirt it with some black, and we'll throw it in there. Well, while we wait for the subframe components and stuff to dry, it's missing a bumper. So now we gotta build a bumper. I don't know how I'm gonna build it yet. But I think I'm gonna lose these, so these are gonna come right off. I wanna keep this angle, so this will be like a two-piece, I don't know, something. I don't know. There'll be a nice swoopy angle here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I do know, I'm gonna duplicate this pinch sort of on the back bumper. We'll put some cutouts, some steps in the back, and then a license plate. Reverse lights, we gotta put some reverse lights in there. And I kinda wanna duplicate this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to duplicate this in particular because the back tailgate is flat and I don't know how this is gonna look and I don't want it to look dumb. So I think it's just gonna be a flat square bumper, tapered in the middle with a nice big bevel. I don't want it to stick out real far because I want it as much departure angle as I can get. So I'm gonna try and stuff this up, maybe give yourself an 1.5 inch lip, another inch bevel, and then kind of tuck it back. I'm gonna try to go backwards with it and only come down about 6 inches. We're just gonna give it about 6 inches. We're gonna come around here, try to put that bevel in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it and make it look right, but we're about to find out. So let's just wing it. I don't know who cut these fenders. They were cut way down here. This is the bottom of the taillight. It doesn't even match the body line of the tailgate. I don't know why they cut this all the way up here or all the way down here, because I'm gonna cut it all the way up here. I'm gonna wrap it right around the taillight. Let's go straight down the fender and chop it off. Obviously both sides, right? Why would one side be higher than the other? So I'm gonna get rid of this body line in here so that I have a nice sharp edge under the taillight, which matches this line. So this should be pretty nice, hopefully. We'll pull it off. There you have it. She's chopped, and as you can see, she's pretty right in line with the bottom of the taillight and this line right here. Pretty straight. All the way over here. So that should be a nice flat top to this bumper. Come out about 1 inch, maybe less. And then we'll plate this nice and straight. Make it tuck all the way up into here. Might put a little flap on the back because this is a little floppy. This bumper will go all the way up into here and give us some nice support. Should be a nice lip on the top. Same here, we'll put a nice lip on the top. Should be really, really structurally sound. And I might tie in back here and put a nut plate on here and come up to the back side of the bumper somewhere so that we can get some real good crush proof to this bumper. Not sure how I'm gonna keep this corner. If I hit this corner, how I'm gonna keep it up. I think I could tie this corner back into the frame too. This plate, there's gonna be a frame plate right here. Maybe we could tie this bottom of this corner in. Keep that taillight from getting crushed if he comes down on it. That's the plan. Stan, if your name's Stan, that's funny. If it's not, sorry. Last night, what I did was this guy that was on the bottom. And I welded that guy up, look at that. So these are gonna be the base to our bumper. And then last night, I whittled out some new brackets that'll go on these. And then we'll hang the bumper off of these. But we use these as a base. Beck's over here cleaning them all up, getting them ready, flattened out, getting all the stuff off, and then we're gonna weld them, rosette weld them, and weld them around here and get this all one piece. Actually, I'm gonna have her do it. She doesn't know it yet. So we're just cleaning them up, getting them ready, and then we'll start welding. So this is what we came up with so far. I think I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna notch this a little bit more and go up. I made it so it was adjustable. Well, one thing that happens is the tailgate swings down pretty far and it's crowned. It's crowned in the bottom, so I don't wanna hit the bumper. So it's pretty close already. I can go up a little bit more. I'm gonna notch this much more of an angle. Don't know what I'm gonna do here yet, but I think we're gonna start on the sides and we're gonna build this top plate first. So I'm gonna get this out of cardboard and figure out what I want this corner to look like before we start cutting steel, because steel's really expensive.
Sounds like a good plan. This is where the craftiness comes in and the fun part.
This is what happens when you buy big TVs. You get big pieces of cardboard. I think that's what I like. I'm gonna cut this down, which means I gotta narrow this up. We'll put a couple of step holes in here and 2 backup lights. We'll cut this down. I'm gonna cut some of the bottom of this bed out. We'll put a return flange on there, but I really like the high clearance. I wanna get as much departure angle as I can get out of this thing, so we're gonna try and keep it butted up as close to the tailgate as I can and still get taillight protection, corner protection. Yeah, so we're gonna go from here. We're gonna notch this out, raise this up. I gotta dish this a little bit more. And we'll start in the center section, but this is what I'm gonna do on the end. We'll clean this up. This is just the eyeball, my eye chrometers. We'll go from there. There it is.
Okay, ready? I think we can do this. There's like no way to grab it, right?
Alright, you got it?
I don't got it. Hang on. I didn't have enough fingers right there. What's the plan? Talk to me.
I was going to just lift it up and kick it under, but you have to stay over there and stabilize it so it shouldn't fall. Change sides. My gloves though.
Can I scooch this?
You can, but you gotta lean it so far over. No, that's fine. Oh yeah, don't try to lift it. We're just gonna try and scoot it up there. Bam! Woo! Woo! Nice job, you did it.
It was teamwork.
So we want to put a receiver in this back bumper. What I came up with is I have this piece of 2x4 box. We'll put it right here across the back. And then we'll French in a receiver. This will give us a ton of structure for this rear bumper and try to help protect these taillights and this rear bumper from, you know, falling off rocks and stuff. So this should definitely be strong enough. So now we just gotta cut this guy out and French a receiver in it. All right, we got the receiver Frenched into this 2x4 box. Gonna sit pretty flush. Got some pretty welds on there. And it's still a little warm. Just barely get that pin in there. Either a recovery hook or, you know, a trailer hitch. I don't think he's gonna tow much, probably a little box trailer just to like run back and forth to Lowe's or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's not a class 3 by any means, but it should do the job. Another beautiful day here in southern Utah. It's about a nice brisk 36 degrees out. Got the heater going in the shop. What was that?
Toasting the buns.
We can't eat bread. And we just gotta finish up this bumper today. Let's see, I hopefully get it done today. We got the back panel done. Today we got that big 2x4 plate in there with the receiver with a little hole. So we're just gonna tack on the back piece and go from there. And then we gotta just make all the little corner pieces and the edge pieces, and then a little gusset inside and a little gusset over here, and here gusset, there gusset, everywhere gusset, and redo this exhaust somehow. I think I'm gonna back it up and then dump it out. And that's the plan for today. Let's get to it.
Nice and smooth.
So, 3/16, pop the other plate on top, will be golden. Wait. Boom! That's how it's done.
Chris just ran out the door all excitedly. Actually left the door open. It's really cold out here. So let's see what he's up to. Did you get a present? Ooh.
Yeah, my new argon bottle from Schulzen's Products.
Nice.
Make sure you check them out. They give me all my stuff. Take welding by the end of the week.
How much do you think it weighs?
It's not heavy.
No? This is how you...
It's a bottle of helium. It's really light. All right, we got the corner all mocked up. We did this last night. I got it all up in here. Just need to pull it out a little bit farther, right about there. And we'll get it all locked up. So now all I gotta do is make these couple of corner pieces. And I got Miss Thang over here. She's cutting out the other corner right now. Should have this thing together in no time. Magnet trick. What we gonna do is fix it. Oh, much better.
Where's that last triangle piece?
FedEx is here. UPS is here.
It's UPS.
The other guy's here. Gotta shave a little bit off. Just a little bit. Okay. Man your battle station. Well, there it is. I think it looks pretty trick. I'm gonna cut a couple pockets in here. Put a reverse light right here. Same here. There's gonna be a pocket here and a reverse light somewhere over here. But that's it. That's what it should look like. Then we're gonna plate this whole bottom off, probably from here all the way up to that corner. So we have a lot of crush right here, a lot of anti-crush. We gotta cut that off. So one more thing I want to do is I want to add this bar, and I want to put it in this wing and tie it into the frame to add a bunch of rigidity to this corner for trees and whatnot, because hopefully he doesn't hit any. But in case he does, he doesn't lose a bedside or a taillight. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Well, there it is. Got it all tacked together. Had to clean this corner up to make this nice and flat and perfect. Got both sides cut out. We already got a template on here. Cut the fenders already so that they're in line. Cutting out the last bit of template so that we can get this last piece cut. So we got the pattern all, template all cut out. Looks like it fits really good. So we'll just cut this out of, another piece out of steel. Yeah, she fits really good. Let's flip it over and see if it fits over here. Dun, 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 dun. Holy cow, we did something right. Sick. So now we just gotta cut one out. Cut them out of steel and glue them in there. Little trace job, little plasma job. Voila! Piece of steel. So we'll get this all grinded up and fit it in there and tack it in. Look at that bulletproof bumper. Just look at it. Look at that. Tons of protection. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot. Good rock slide capabilities. You're not gonna get hung up on anything. It'll slide right off. It's all 3/16 plate, and there's a couple of gussets back up in there. We'll yank it off now and get it completely welded up and grind it all smooth and make it all pretty. Got one more piece to put in. I want to put another lip in here, probably 3 or 4 inches, probably right to here, and we'll just run it all the way across. And then we'll really get that receiver gusseted in there. Thing's gonna be bulletproof.
Chris and I are coming right along with this beautiful bumper, and so far we have everything tacked and ready to be welded. But there was a couple things that I wanted to mention to you guys that I just learned because I am very new to welding. We just added this piece of pipe here for structure just for when we weld, so that way it doesn't start to clamshell on us and come in. And then also he was telling me that we're gonna weld in sections, so that way one side doesn't get extremely hot and start to fold in or like deform as we go along. So I'm going to follow his lead. He's going to tell me where to weld, and then he's gonna do the other side. But I think so far it's looking really good, and I'm excited to see this done today.
Do you feel neglected? Are you trying there? Oh, careful. Some of that might be a little warm. Look at that little tail going. Oh, she's trying so hard to get up there. Oh, she needs some loving. Just want pets. Just want pets. Come on, Jelly. We gotta go back inside. I thought you had to come out and pee, not come out here and bother back. Huh? Oh, look at that face. Ugh. Such a cuddle bug. I don't know what you're talking about. That is sick. That is beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're in. Nice. Oh, now we're in.
All right, now we're in.
Woo! We got it on. Good gap all the way around. It looks killer. Good gap all the way around. And my favorite part. So close, but it don't touch. Nice. So while Beck's over here grinding on this bumper, I bent up a bar for that guy right there. At the beginning of our skid plate, as you can see. And as you can see, it's just about even with the transfer case. So we're gonna tack this thing in here and then we'll build the rest of the skid plate and get that finished up. And after an entire day of making this bumper immaculate, because that's what I do, there's one more thing that I want to do to it. So here she is. All the corners are rounded. There's no pits. Everything's flat, smooth, straight. Where we welded this pipe in, it's all polished flat, so you won't see it. I got the backup lights, the reverse lights in here because he wanted some really bright backup lights. The only thing left that I want to do is I want to put a foothold right here and a foothold right here into that box tubing that's located inside of there. So this bumper is stupid strong. This is a 1.5 inch 188 wall tube. This is still 3/16. It's all pied. Super strong. There's so much triangulation in this corner. So hopefully we don't lose any taillights. I don't know, we'll find out. I doubt it. This thing is super strong. Everything's smooth and polished and should paint up really nice. Which means the last things we gotta do, articulation. Let's see what this thing flexes out to. So we're gonna get it outside right now, see what happens. All right, we'll get a tape measure out and we'll flex this piece out. Yeah, it looks good. Dang, dude. I think we got a contender. This thing is flexed out. Look at that. Oh, Kevin's gonna be mad. Kevin's gonna be upset. Full stuff. Oh my God, we're at 40 inches. 40 inches on a Tacoma. Holy cow.
It's a big taco.
Oh, she's just touching the fender. We gotta do a little bit of trimming. We're gonna have to get in here and trim this out. I'm thinking we're gonna have to lose a good chunk of this and then trim this out. Wow! Woohoo! Well, you beat me. You're only 2 inches from the stepchild. We do have 14-inch Bilsteins coming for the front of that at some point, so we might get a couple more inches out of that thing. Woo, going after the stepchild, but stepchild's got new stuff coming too. Now that we got it flexed out, we're gonna finish the bumper, I'm gonna put it on, we're gonna stick it on the trailer and deliver it to its owner.
Tim, I hope you love it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget you can get all of your Brite merch and decals at LiteBriteStudios.com. Thanks for watching.
Hey Chris, how excited are you right now?
A little nervous.
You're a little nervous? We just got to the owner's house of the Tacoma back there, the big taco on the trailer. And
I'm a little nervous.
but it's exciting.
I hope he likes it.
It's like the exciting kind of nervous.
Nice. Good, you tried her out too, huh?
I didn't really have a choice. It's kind of muddy up there.
Oh, from all the rain and whatnot?
All the snow melt. I was limited.
Oh, you had to test the bumper.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the tire. Yeah, I could do it. It used to be this long. So did the
Yeah.
fender.
Okay, I just noticed that.
Yeah, it stuffed it into the fender.
Okay.
She, I'm telling you, she moves far.
All right. Got this out of the way.
You gotta jump in now.
Yep. She's a step. Be right back.
You like it?
I like it. It's everything I thought it would be. Awesome. Thank you,
Thanks.
Chris. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. So
Long time coming, but
this is Tim.
here.
Now we all know who he is. And this is his Toyota. Hi guys. A lot of you guys have been commenting about how Beck should be part of the team. And I really think Beck should be part of the team. So I made Beck part of the team. She's really good. She's doing amazing. She picked up welding in like 3 days.
We work really well together.
No offense, guys, but she might take my job. She might take my job. She welds pretty good. I'm very surprised. That's
I do
exciting.
love it. It's really fun to weld. I do
So
enjoy it.
exciting because now she can do some while I'm doing something else, and we get so much more done in the shop. And we work really well together.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. If you guys haven't figured that out yet.
We do have some exciting stuff coming up. Phoebe
These is getting built.
which is his Land Rover, and then he also wants to build my LJ.
I want to see you build your LJ.
Well, yes, but together we will do it. So hopefully in future videos that will be shown.
in the upcoming months, we got a lot of things planned this winter. It's fun. It's gonna be great.
Since Chris and I are both, well, he's relatively new to the Lite Brite family, and I am new, we thought it would be kind of fun for you guys to just comment below and ask some questions that you guys would like to know about us or our background. Because we do read the comments, every single one of them,
Every single one of them.
so that way you can get to know us a little bit better.
Because I want to know everything about that.
Let's not get too personal.